For thousands of years, humans have marveled at pigeons. Long before satellites, smartphones, or GPS, these humble birds carried messages across empires and battlefields, always finding their way back home. The question is simple but mysterious. How can a pigeon, released hundreds of kilometers away in unfamiliar territory, navigate back to its loft with astonishing accuracy? The secret lies in a set of natural tools so advanced that scientists are still uncovering their details today. One of the first clues comes from the sky itself. Pigeons, like many birds, use the sun as a compass. By observing its position, they can determine direction, adjusting their flight as the day progresses. But sunlight alone cannot explain their precision, especially on cloudy days. That led researchers to dig deeper, and what they found revealed an even more extraordinary secret. Inside a pigeon's beak are tiny particles of iron, believed to act like microscopic compass needles. These allow the bird to sense Earth's magnetic field, giving it a built-in navigation system invisible to the human eye. This magnetic map guides them over long distances, helping them keep track of north and south even when visual landmarks are missing. For pigeons, the planet itself is a living roadmap. But pigeons don't rely on just one system. They combine multiple senses for greater accuracy. Their eyes, for example, are tuned to ultraviolet light, giving them a sharper view of the sky. They also memorize landscapes with remarkable detail. Cities, rivers, mountains, and even highways become mental markers, stitched into an internal map. Experiments show that pigeons released in areas they have flown before return home faster, proving how powerful their visual memory really is. Even more surprising is their sense of smell. Researchers discovered that pigeons use odors carried on the wind to create scent maps of their environment. By memorizing which smells come from which directions, pigeons build an invisible guide that leads them home. In controlled tests, when pigeons' sense of smell was blocked, their ability to navigate dropped dramatically. To humans, using smell to find the way sounds strange, but to a pigeon, it is as natural as reading a road sign. Communication among pigeons also plays a role. While homing pigeons usually travel alone when carrying messages, wild pigeons often move in flocks. Flying together helps them share knowledge, with experienced birds guiding younger ones. It is a subtle but effective form of social learning, ensuring that navigation skills pass from generation to generation. History shows just how much humans relied on these skills. In ancient Rome, pigeons carried announcements of victories. In the Middle Ages, merchants used them to send market prices across cities. During World War I and II, homing pigeons delivered critical messages when radio communication failed. One pigeon named Cher Ami famously saved nearly 200 soldiers by carrying a message through enemy fire, even while injured. The bird's natural navigation became a lifeline for humans in desperate moments. Modern science continues to uncover the depth of pigeon navigation. Some studies suggest that pigeons use infrasound, low-frequency sounds produced by natural events like waves and mountains, to orient themselves. These sounds travel far and wide, providing another hidden layer of guidance. Other research explores how their brains process multiple signals at once, combining magnetic, visual, olfactory, and auditory cues into a unified map. What makes pigeons so fascinating is not just their abilities but the way they integrate them. Imagine having 4 or 5 different GPS systems running at the same time, cross-checking one another to prevent mistakes. That is essentially what a pigeon does every time it takes flight. Each system, sun compass, magnetic map, visual memory, smell, and sound, works together to create flawless navigation. Of course, pigeons are not perfect. Weather, strong winds, and environmental changes can disrupt their journey. But their success rate is so impressive that for centuries, humans trusted them with information more valuable than gold. Even today, pigeon racing is a popular sport in many parts of the world, celebrating their speed, endurance, and homing skill. So, the mystery of pigeons is not really one single secret, but many combined. They are living proof that nature often solves complex problems with elegance. While humans build satellites and computers to navigate, pigeons rely on biology shaped by millions of years of evolution. Here's a question for everyone watching. If you had to choose one of the Pigeons' navigation tools for yourself, which would it be? Would you pick the magnetic compass, the ability to read the sun, or perhaps the power to smell your way home? Share your choice in the comments and let's see which navigation superpower people admire most. As this journey comes to an end, one truth stands out. Pigeons are far more than city birds perched on rooftops. They are skilled navigators, history's messengers, and living examples of nature's hidden genius. The next time you see a pigeon, remember that behind those watchful eyes lies a navigator capable of finding its way across mountains, rivers, and skies, always back to the place it calls home. Thank you for joining this exploration of avian navigation. For more hidden secrets from the animal world, be sure to subscribe, like, and click the bell so you never miss the next discovery. Until then, keep your curiosity alive, because nature's greatest mysteries are often hiding in the most ordinary creatures.